yeah, we got in a room and the goal was a Zoom room. The goal was we know inside the Standout PT program, the biggest thing that people need is clarity on what to do.
Yep.
In a shorter time frame.
Yeah.
So they're less overwhelmed, they're more focused, they can get measurable outcomes. Even within the course, like there's different pathways you could take based because not everyone that comes through is exactly the same spot.
Yeah.
So we need to make it personalized somehow. We obviously can't speak to 50 people a week. So how do we best create these personalized pathways that give you exactly what you need to do every single week? So we've been working at this for 6 months, you reckon? Like the solution to getting a plan for them?
Yeah, probably.
Because we know the course.
I don't know about 6 months. Because we revamped the course 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And then, but that meant a drastic increase in content.
Yep.
And then a drastic increase in content meant, even though it's very usable content, obviously.
It was just external to the workshops.
Yeah, that made obviously what to do and how to navigate things individually. We fixed one problem, created another.
Yeah.
And then so now we're trying to solve this next problem, which is the
welcome to business.
The nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had an idea, and instead of doing it and then tabling it, I was like, "I'll table it first, so I don't have to do the work." And then you say it. It
good if it did this.
Yeah, it'd be good if it did the complete opposite of what it does. So yeah, that's kind of where we landed, and then we troubleshooted over the likelihood of that being the best avenue. I think that's where the conversation kind of started to kick off.
And where did we start? What was the thing that we were like, there's a problem we need to solve? Retention?
Yeah, retention, probably outcomes. Being able to prove more outcomes.
Yeah, so we didn't have the showcaseable result. People were doing well, but we didn't have
Yeah,
it,
I don't think the results are very one-dimensional. You know, it's like, I got this many clients, so I made this much money. It's like there's more that's happening inside your business than that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where things stem from. It's like we need to be, kind of onto the data tracking and onto the work that's being done.
Yeah.
More often, so we can quantify progression more.
Yeah.
And then the people getting lost in the content.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we have to solve that. And we needed a system to solve it. So yeah, I created the system and we went full circle and come back to it. That was the exact idea that we're going to use, but
just delivery was a bit different.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I thought about this when I was away because I actually had time to think, and I was like, I'd already built a system and we ran it and I hated it. It just didn't work well. It was too many moving parts to that first 8-week drive. So then I was like, okay, how can I simplify it? And I feel like I've gotten it I thought I had it to a point where it was simple, and then we got it to an even simpler version of it yesterday. So you'll be able to pick an avenue that's going to drive your business and have the biggest impact in the next 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we will have preset playbooks, like guides, I guess, that have all of the course content that you would need to cover and implement to make that hub inside your business perfect. So it'll be like leads, it'll be like sales, it'll be like systems, it'll be like service, and there'll be all of the things inside the course. It'll be like tick this off in chronological order, and then it'll also have like a link to whatever workshop or activity or module you need to do. And then it will also have instructions on, like, obviously posting it to the content to the course thread for us to review it.
Yeah.
So that's how we got there.
Yeah. How often have you done this with your coaching business, where you sit down and go, there's an outcome problem, there's a problem within it that we need to solve, rather than being, I think the biggest trap is like people are reactive to their clients rather than proactive to the overall experience.
Yeah, I think obviously my role in the business and one of the things I'm very gifted at is making these systems and thinking about these premeditated steps. So even last week, no, not even last week, like 2 days ago, just redid the programming template again. So like how the volume's distributed and how, you can, based on the outcome of the athlete, distribute that volume to prioritize muscle groups, know what the floor of the adaptation is for each other muscle group, and decide, kind of where the extra work is done based on the recovery capacity of the client. And then I've also been able to segment it into, I guess we'll call them like rep range groups for specific outcomes in a physique client. And then I've been able to select the exercises, allocate the volume, and then create a split and pull it all down. So I literally can just, on one sheet of paper, go, this is all the information that I need to make the program. And then it's a matter of just take this exercise,
selection.
Yeah, I've even done that on the page.
Yep.
So it's all there. So I was just like obviously looking at things, I'm like, this isn't good enough. I can make this better, more streamlined, more deliberate, just less, I guess, like brainstorming with myself, which is going to give me more time and bandwidth back. And the quality is still really high because it's like, again, every time I look at how we do things, it's the same. It's the same steps for every single person that gets the program written for them. So even though it takes like 40 minutes to an hour to write the program, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because there's most likely
20 people that will use a program.
5 to 10 people I work with are exactly the same person, same height, same goal, same recovery score, no limitations. Yeah. So it's like, okay, cool. I spent the hour doing it, but now I can just manipulate things ever so slightly just to individually. Yeah. And we're all good. Yeah. And then even the check-in form. So I, again, was like, just not getting enough information. And it's because I'm not exposing them to the right pieces of information to think. So I'm not getting them to ask themselves the right questions about their training, about their performance, about their recovery. Yeah. So then I was like, cool, just redid. I'm like, okay, what would I need to know? How would I ask the question and how would I describe that to the person to answer? Yep. And what's the sequence that I want to take them on within that check-in so it flows and just gets their mind kind of working from one thing to another in terms of priorities. So it always starts with training, it always goes to nutrition, then it always goes to recovery, then it always goes to, how they feel, and then it also goes to what they need help with. Yep. So I'm just taking them on the journey. Whenever I feel like things are a little bit clunky, or if I feel like I have an idea that I know can meaningfully contribute to the service, I'll go, sweet, I'm going to sit down and see how it fits. Yep. Yeah, and that happens a lot. Because I feel like you have to. Like, I feel like if you're not asking the questions all the time, like, you're just getting a bit stale. Yeah. And then your clients are getting the same thing. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you can make something better because you're consciously asking the questions and pushing the boundary,
do it.
Yeah, do it.
I think what we sort of touched on yesterday a little bit was, throughout this discussion, the comment was made was like, we're solving problems that PTs don't even know they have yet, and how challenging that can be from my side, from the marketing standpoint. It's like, well, I can't market a pain point if it's not bothering you. Yeah. But the outcome's fucking you up. So say, for example, like selling the budgeting workshop.
Oh, yeah.
No one gives a fuck. No. It's like, oh, I just need to make more. It's like, I just needed to make more for 10 years and stayed fucking broke making 6 figures. Yeah. So you can't sell that as like, have complete control of your money, because people, it's not. Yeah, I don't care. It's not moving the needle enough. Yeah. But when you have complete control of your money, you make way better decisions with business. You have way less stress. You have way less anxiety. And all of a sudden, you have a better business.
Yeah. When you have more money, you're better with it. You better, make better decisions. Yeah.
So it's really challenging. Thinking about that, I was like, well, if I'm a personal trainer, my first 2 years on the gym floor, you're getting, and this goes into the topic that I had, people want to get online so quick. So quick. Like we were talking about like where we were 2020, 2021, 2022. It was just like we were filling face-to-face books and still are like fucking nothing. And have been since 2016. Yeah. Like it's so it's not easy.
No, the system's just really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just fucking butter for us.
Yeah.
The issue is now you've got trainers that have been coaching people for 3 months that are like, oh, I want 40 online clients by October. Okay. Who's going to hire you?
Yeah.
What business system do you have? What, like, when someone...
Who are you attracting?
Yeah. So that's got to come from, like, I've been thinking about why that happens. You don't know yet how bad your sales system is, how bad your onboarding system is, your programming, your check-in, your prescription of models and systems and whatever. Like, we talk about the anecdote of just like, we'll just get better clients that are more adherent or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, it's because the system sucks. You don't have any flexibility in it. But they don't know that. And then the internet's like, guaranteed 700 leads a week. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the persona, as online so easy.
Yeah. I was going to say, you don't even have a lead acquisition pathway. Like,
yeah, but even before you get, like, you don't have a business, man.
Yeah.
Like, you still...
Yeah.
I went through something really cool with a coach yesterday that I think I finally figured out how to explain. In your first 2 years, call your minimum term a cycle. So it's like a cycle in your business, which really lines up with quarters, which is kind of handy because most people have a 12-week minimum term. When you start out, you'll put a bunch of people on. Imagine everyone started at the week 1. By week 12, that's the end of that cycle. You're going to have X amount drop off. Usually it's about 50%. Then the second cycle, your drop off rate will be a little bit better. Drop off rate will be a little bit better. Your drop off rate will be a little bit better. You'll also probably keep, what would you say? I think the number's something like 5% early days of the clients you put on will be lifers. Those clients that will just stay with you forever. If you move gyms, they'd follow. If you went online, they'd follow. Jump how high. You know that client's in the bank.
Yeah.
For as long as it's financially viable and they live in the area.
Yeah.
5% of them per cycle. So when you look at someone who's 3 years in, that's 12 cycles. Even at 10 people a cycle, there's 120 people, 5%. You've got half a book full of people that are going to stay forever. Take that to 20, you got a full book. So when you're looking around the gym and you're like, well, I want to train this type of person, I want to train that type of person, I want this type of business, it'll take you that long. It'll take you a certain number of cycles to actually accumulate all the people you want to work with that resonate with you, your personality, you enjoy coaching them, they resonate with your mentality, your branding, your delivery methods, the vehicle that you use to deliver fat loss, if we're honest.
Yeah. Like,
I have this theory that every trainer in the gym just delivers fat loss on a different vehicle. It's like, there's a powerlifting coach, they still want to look better. There's a bodybuilding coach, they just want to look better. There's a CrossFit coach, they just want to look better.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10 in a health club, it's just the modality that you have the most belief in, that you care more about they do, and they buy into it because you're excited, and they want to look better. So over that time, you accumulate this book of lifers. Then you're able, really before that, like, the only way you can establish a niche is you 1 year ago, 2 years ago. Outside of doing that process.
Yeah.
Going through that, what I would call a due process of accumulating that and building that, who actually resonates with you, who actually works with you. I spent 7 years wanting to be a physique coach for men. I spent 10 years coaching physique and barbells for women. Still do. Because that the niche that came to me.
Yeah.
So why are people rushing to online so quickly? Is it just the internet?
100%. We didn't know online coaching existed until, like, you could see people on Instagram.
Yeah.
You and I. Like, we didn't know. You know, like, until Facebook was a thing and shit.
Yeah, it was like we started watching Lane On.
Yeah, and, like, remember we were, like, Rawdon Dubois was, like, Australia's first,
goat.
like, or, you know, it's like first online physique coach.
Yeah.
So you're like, what? Like,
What does that mean?
What does that mean? What
Yeah.
does that look like? So now like it's just the appeal is really high, you know? Like, they have no idea what the work involved is, but the appeal is fucking sky high, man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, work wherever I want. Don't have that early alarm to go to the gym to motivate someone else who doesn't want to be here to train. Work with like a specific clientele that you want, and yeah, like just be able to do it from the comfort of your own home. Like, sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the cost of entry is a lot higher than what people think and know. What they don't realize is you almost, to be the best online coach, you have to do the time in the gym.
Yeah.
You know, without trying to be a gatekeeper, because I don't like people that, you know, just hold on to shit and don't let people in. But I feel like a gatekeeper's doing that for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to help people.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to come across like we're just these old guys that, like, it took us this long, it's going to take you.
It should be way fucking quicker. We
100%.
were stupid.
But there's just a dude. There's just a natural path of progression that needs to be had for you to be a really good coach.
Yeah.
And most of the learning is front loaded in your career when it comes to working with people. And yeah, like that 2 to 3 years that you have on the gym floor working with like the most dysfunctional, the most unmotivated, the most undesirable, you know, demographics, because you're just trying to attract everyone. Like, you'll learn the most about them and you'll get the most skills out of that. And then, yeah, you can hone into whatever market really lights your fire up and, you know, really double down in your education and your specificity with your service and your marketing, all that.
Yeah.
And you work with all these people that, you know, are that person from the rest of your days onwards. Even then, you'll still have a really wide variety of people within the demographic. Like, people think that, like, I only have, you know, all bodybuilders that are just ridiculously compliant. Like, all my clients, I'd like to think, are compliant.
Yeah.
But I just mean, like, you know, just hold their values of like how they look at in like their top 3 priorities. I've got like a really wide variety of people who just want to look better.
Yep.
Some of them will never even consider calling themselves a bodybuilder. They still do bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Do you think your niche finds you, or you find your niche?
I think you can do both.
Yeah.
I think you fall into it. I think you fall into it, and then I think you can pursue one.
Yeah.
Because you pursue...
Do you think that people pursue... We've had a conversation before of like, people only hire people far enough ahead of them.
Yeah, I think people chase a niche. I think people chase like a really like hyper niche too soon.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll use an example because I was the kid. I know we talked about this on in Q&A yesterday. I wanted to be a bodybuilding coach. I was too small.
Mm-hmm.
So I could only coach people smaller than me.
Yep.
Because people bigger than me said I was too small.
Yeah.
So there was not enough proof.
Yeah.
And even though I had a degree and I was smart, wasn't enough for people bigger than me to be like,
he knows what he's talking about.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough skin in the game. Because like now, there would be people you could coach. Like, I coach people bigger than me. But that's because I've got skin in the game.
You got evidence, yeah.
Yeah. And
because you built them to start with.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
I feel like you have to, in my experience, you have to build people to at least be at the level you want the niche to enter at.
100%. 100%.
So
You
if you
create people, and then along the way of that journey, you'll attract the person that's parallel to that person.
Yeah. So if you, like, I've got on my book right now 3 girls that want to compete. I'd had, before Sandra, I had none. But I took a lifestyle client with back pain that wanted to get in good shape, that was super diligent, did all the things right, that when was like, cool, now I want to compete, competed, killed it. Now all of a sudden, everyone's coming in at, I want to do that thing.
Yeah. Exactly. And at the very least, you've got to hold yourself to the standard of the people that you want to attract.
Yeah.
So you've got to lead the line. We always talk about, like, if you don't have skin in the game with results, like, lean on yourself in your own journey to, just add a lot of authority and value to the decision-making process of a person to hire you. And I think if you're doing both of those things, creating clientele and obviously leading the line with your own training and results, the only thing you don't have is time to have the confidence to build authority.
Yeah.
Because, authority comes from having the courage to speak in a way that is polarizing and that doubles down on certain things, and you're not afraid to be challenged. And
yeah, it's
all
I
that
would
kind of
do
stuff.
this, not what did old mate say on your comment? Like,
Yeah, ask Arnold. Yeah,
It's like, well, ask you, bro.
yeah,
Where's your results?
100%. And like, if Arnold was here, I would fucking ask him,
Yeah.
and I would be like, "This is
Respectfully, sir.
respectfully, you're wrong." Like, and I mean that.
Do you still believe
kissing
that?
your feet?
Yeah.
But provide me with
I'm
the proof.
I'm going to put it out there that Arnold's encyclopedia is progressive overload. It's not shocking muscle.
Yeah. Look.
Just putting that out there too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
it's just high volume training, working really hard.
Yeah.
Doing lots of exercises. Like typical bodybuilding shit.
So where I think this also breaks down, so we've got like the niche can find you, you need to build your niche. So the easiest way to build someone into an advanced client that's going to hire an online coach, because really an online client is generally going to be more advanced than a face-to-face client.
Yeah.
Because they're more motivated, they're self-managed already, they're looking for help from an online coach most of the time.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's markets of still like general fat loss that are, I know someone who's fucking popping off, but like he even says like, man, the conversations we have are really like novel.
Yeah.
They're not exciting.
Yeah.
But he's like, I got 65 of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool.
So let's go.
So there are markets for that.
Yeah.
But I think you still have to have all of those things for someone to decide it's you.
Yeah. And you would have had to have done that. I don't think you can just announce yourself as an online fat loss coach.
No.
Having not got someone face to face to lose weight.
Oh yeah.
It's very challenging.
How's the messaging? How do you have any conviction in what you say?
Yeah, especially unless you have your own story, and even then it's challenging.
Still more than nothing.
Agreed. So then the next layer is the internet's telling you it's easy. You don't have proof. So that's challenge number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The next thing is where I wanted to go with like why yesterday was important for us it was like a real breakthrough for us. Like it's just, there's been something not clicking for quite some time.